Welcome to your MMA update. I'm Dan Cox. Frank Mir, Bigfoot Silva. Mir's on a four-fight losing streak, bomb. Man, Bigfoot's a monster. What do you see happening in this one?
I think it's two big guys not doing so hot as of late. And I'm looking at it as Frank Mir's going to come into this fight. He has a lot more to lose, but I think his speed, and he's a lot better athletically than Bigfoot. But I think the speed's going to be the difference here. And Silva's way too slow for Frank Mir. I see Frank Mir pounding him, maybe getting him in a submission and ending the fight.
You know what? I agree. Mir has definitely got the speed advantage against Bigfoot. But, you know, Mir is notoriously tentative. He is not an aggressive fighter in the sense of really putting pressure on someone. Bigfoot is the opposite. Bigfoot does put the pressure on. If Bigfoot can get on top of Mir, I don't see Mir's jiu-jitsu really playing a role here, because Bigfoot is a monster on top. I mean, you know, we've seen what he did to Fedor. It's just not a man you want on top of you. And listen, Mir, neither one of these guys right now are relevant in the top 5. We know that, but it's still an interesting fight. And can Mir actually regenerate his career and start moving forward again? Does he have what it takes at this age to get to that top level?
I don't think he does. I think right now he's just basically still a decent draw for the promotion. He's still gonna make a few bucks for himself. You got to look at it from the aspect of Frank gets hit a lot. He does. He absorbs a lot of punches, something like 4 or 5 punches a minute, something like that, per minute. And if he absorbs those from Silva, it's going to be a quick night. It's going to be a quick night, brother.
Oh man, look at the size of this guy's hands. I mean, they call him Bigfoot, but I mean they should call him, giant gloves, because the guy's got meat claws. And I'll tell you, you're not going to take many shots upside the head like that. Mir, and listen, Mir's got a hell of a chin because, like you said, the guy does take a lot of shots. He is a heavyweight. He's in there with guys that will knock you out with one shot. So that aspect, I'm impressed with Frank. But you know what? I agree. I think Frank's at the end of his career. I think Frank knows it, man. I love Frank Mir. He's one of my favorites of all time. But I think this fight right here is really kind of irrelevant when it comes down to the heavyweight picture. But I'm still extremely looking forward to seeing this fight. It's kind of a pick'em, It's kind of, if Mir can get on top, Mir can hurt him, Mir can submit him. But like you said, Bomb, Mir's speed, that might be the ticket.
Yeah, I love Frank Mir. I've been a fan of Frank Mir since, the beginning. I loved his fight with Tim Sylvia. You know that. We talk about it all the time. I think Frank Mir, for him, it's that he still has that fire to compete, still wants to compete. I just don't think he can do it with these top guys, and that's why he's in the ring this weekend with Silva instead of somebody else. I just think that for either guy, neither one of them are really a threat to the division. I don't see anybody beating Kane. I don't see anybody even coming close to Kane. And like I said, for Mir, it's more or less just that desire to still compete, to still get in there and fight, to try to keep that young guy thing going on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's a warrior. He's always been, and I think he always will be. It just comes a point when you lay it down. Mir's one of my favorite commentators. I love to hear Mir call fights. Maybe that's what we'll hear from Mir, but you know what? We can't give up on the guy. He can pull this out. You never know. It takes 1 or 2 big fights to get back in the picture. Mir's got that draw. I'm looking forward to it, Bomb. Man, let's see what happens, buddy. For LUB-MMA, for Bomber, I'm Dan Cox. This is your MMA Update.